to the club like, what up, I got a big clock. I hate myself for that joke. That's okay. I've been thinking about this whole terrorism thing. I want you to go with me on this, okay? This whole North Korea thing. When you look at terrorists in the past, you know, the people that have struck a lot of fear in the hearts of people like Saddam Hussein and Hitler and Mary Fallon. When you get scared the hell out of me. When you get right down to it, what they've done is they've terrorized some of their own people to strike fear into other nations. And I think we need to do that. I think we need to get rid of one of our lesser significant states. I'm thinking Texas. Go with me on this. If you've ever been through Norman, we've got shirts already that say Tough Texas, right? Yeah, right. Think about it. We're going to skyrocket into the educational capital of the world. We're going to go up just like that. The Bush is gone. All right, I gotta admit to you, if I seem a little bit off my game tonight, I'm a little tired. The other day I was laying in bed and I was doing some research on my iPad, and I was laying there with my wife and she was reading this book, and she kept looking at me weird, you know. She'd just read this book and she'd just be like, and I'm just doing research, I don't know what's going on, and she'd look at me again and she'd start sizing me up. And so finally I just put it down and I looked at it and I said, what are you doing? What are you reading? What is this, shades? What is this gray? What is it? And when I finally came to, I was hurt. All I remember is that the lights went off, there was a lot of screaming, there was apologizing. It was just like my wedding night. I didn't know what was going on. There were belt marks on me. I had boxers in my mouth. They weren't even mine. What is this book? You can always tell the guys whose spouses are reading this book because they're walking around like the professor from Back to the Future, like, oh, great Scott, Michael! So, you know, they're the ones that have this book. But I got to tell you, yeah, I know, I got Disney handcuffs. I get asked some crazy questions, and I don't really handle them too well. Like, for instance, whenever my son comes up to me and he asks me when he's going to get boobs, that sort of, I know that sort of throws me off, but case in point, I went and I read to his kindergarten class one day, and I was reading, this is a little while ago, way back when I had hair, and I remember, it shouldn't be funny that I don't have hair now. I'm a bald, beautiful man. Okay. And so I remember sitting, I was reading to the class, and then this kid comes up to me and he goes, Mister, why do you wear an earring? Is it because you want to be like a girl? I'd never thought this through. I've had my ear pierced for over 20 years now, and I just thought the coolness factor was implied. And so, obviously, it didn't trickle down to the new generation. And so, I did the best thing that came to my head, and I got down and I said, looking the way that I do, with the bald head and the earring, I attract a lot of women, including your mother. In fact, there's a distinct chance that I could be your dad. Would you like that? No? Well, let's stop the silly ass questions then, okay? You know, I had mentioned my wife earlier. Now, we've been married for almost a year now, and I learned right off the bat that I was marrying a diva. And for those of you that don't know what that means, I'm going to explain it to you. Me marrying a diva means that I get a drawer. And her shoes get in my closet. And that's fine. I don't mind having a drawer. Having a drawer is okay. It's just sleeping in it. That's what makes it really uncomfortable. Make do. But one of the times, I should include in one of the first times when we were going out, she actually calls me. I'm at my apartment, and she gives me a ring. She says, hey, I'm coming by to pick you up. Come on downstairs and meet me. We're driving topless. Score. All right, I'm thinking, this is awesome. She's hot. I'm going to get some Girls Gone Wild action here. So I'm running down the apartment steps. I'm tearing my shirt off. I'm throwing it around my hair. Woo! As soon as I get down there, she pulls up in a convertible Beetle. Talking about, why is your shirt off, honey? I'm like, bitch, why is yours still on? What's the deal? I want to talk about how when they were speaking of gay people earlier with the gay marriage and gay rights and stuff like that, because I like seeing it happen, and I think we should be more progressive. And the thing that gets me, though, is that my wife always says that I remind her of her gay friends. And I guess that's okay, except for most of them are women. And a few of them are lesbians, so I'm not sure exactly what that all means. But the other day, I came home from work and my house was trashed. Oh, I guess that's my time, so I'm going to have to get it. But anyway, I'm Matt Spruill. Thank you very much.
Yeah! Give it on to Matt!